Jack, you made it.
What do you mean?
It's bad snow out there.
Oh, it is.
The lake effect is crazy.
Is that what it is?
And I was going through these old newspaper clippings and magazines.
Yeah.
You got quite a colorful life, my man.
It is. It is.
Very interesting. You know, I gotta ask you, when you started out picking, was it your first job or did you have other jobs before that?
I had other jobs.
And did you lose your job and get into picking, or what happened?
No, I couldn't find anything I liked.
Really?
I was a racetrack reporter and a group boy for the Gary Post Tribune.
A racetrack reporter?
Yeah.
I'll be darned. So you spent a lot of times with the horses, huh?
Yeah, they sent me up to Chicago Sportsman Park, and I sat up there and called the horse, the results in. And then I was during the week I'd take ads around. I was a kid, had a little company car and all that. Worked in the mills, I ran a private detective agency, a big one. I ran a color towel store. I could never find anything I liked, Vince.
Really? And then did you start doing picking on the side, or did you just quit your job and do it full time, or?
I started. It was kind of a slow process. I've been doing it for years, since I was a kid, actually. And then at about 27, 25, I used to do Shipshewana, and I used to do Maxwell Street. But I mean, not full time.
Not full time. You're doing it a little bit on the side.
Yeah, just here and there. And I got interested in older stuff, and then I went to. I just started doing swap meets and flea markets, and I started buying storage bins, and then it's all one big ball of wax. And I got a store, and then I had an auction house. It's all the same thing.
So it's kind of one thing led to another, kept consuming more and more of your time, and
I liked it. I never worked another day of my life. You're free. You can do what you want when you want. And
really, so you know the fact that you don't have a regular paycheck doesn't bother you.
No. Sometimes I did well, sometimes I didn't. But it averages out over a period of time. And you have the potential for a big score. When you work for somebody, you never have that potential.
Yeah, when you're working for a certain amount per hour, you're kind of stuck. You can only work so many hours a day.
How about for stores? And that's not even good because you only get a small commission. They get the action, if you're buying for them.
Mm-hmm. So, for the people that are listening, would you say this is something they could get into gradually, or do they have to quit their job and go full time, or?
They can do it any way they want. That's the beauty of this. It's really flexible. You can do it part-time, you can do it on the weekend, you can do it once a month, you can do it twice a month, you can do it full-time.
So you could do this just on the weekends, kind of test the water, see if you like it,
sure,
and then move on from there.
That's really a good idea because you learn, a little more about the business. As you go along, there's really a lot to it. A lot to it.
Is there any limit to how much money you can make at this business, Jack?
No. No.
I mean, it's just the more you work,
I know a woman that she bought storage units. Matter of fact, she bought for me for a long time in my store. Then she bought storage units. She opened up 2 and then a 3rd store, big stores, nice stores, and she kept buying more storage units. She was a young black lady, took care of herself, and pretty soon she had stores. Pretty soon she was picking. She made a lot of money, Then she sold on eBay when that first started. That was a real hard, long process.
Wow.
Long process back then, but she set up all night selling stuff. I knew her real well.
So you've watched things change going toward eBay. Some people say, well, eBay's going to take the life out of all these antique stores and other places. You believe that, or?
No, it did hurt them.
It hurt the stores?
Yeah, the antique store sure did, because eBay actually come up with a realistic market.
Yeah, there's a lot more.
You ever walk in an antique store and see something priced at $350?
I can see a lot of things priced high at an antique store.
Sure. When it goes on eBay, sometimes eBay brings more money. Now, don't misunderstand me. I think it's really neat. I like eBay. I think that's a very good idea. But in reality, everything's book price or better in a store, in an antique store.
Gotcha.
I don't think it hurt it though. It hurt it, didn't kill it. A lot like storage bin wars.
Hey, life as a picker. Are you limited to a certain geographical area?
No.
Big
no.
cities?
No. When I was young, I used to go from one side of the country to the other with no money in my pocket, buying and selling.
Really? So every city you go in, you could buy and sell it.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yep.
You don't got to be by Chicago
Nope.
or by you know, New York.
One time I was in Dallas, Texas. We were coming through. We were fishing and prospecting. Me and another guy and his wife and my wife. No kids. And we were running short of money. So we went to an auction. We bought, I don't know how many. Must have been 10 or 20,000 plastic cups. We bought them for $100. And we hauled them out there and sold them for a quarter a piece.
Plastic
And,
cups.
Yes. And that's what we sold it on a hill between Dallas and Fort Worth. I'll never forget it. We made hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and then we went down into southern Texas prospecting.
You never know what people are gonna buy.
No, you don't know what they're going to buy, what you're going to sell. It's really unusual. Buy what you can buy that's reasonable. Don't just go looking for certain things. Learn about all of it.
You're always on the lookout for new things. Always learning new things.
You have to. You have to.
You know, I find the same thing here working in the eBay store. You know, it's a little bit different because people are bringing stuff to me, but I'm always learning new things.
Sure.
That's what makes my day goes fast, because I'm always interested in, well, what's this and what's it all about? You know, you kind of touch a piece of history and you learn about the past.
You can go to a flea market or a swap meet with nothing. I went many a time with just a table and a couple $100 in my pocket.
Wow, that's
Set up
amazing.
the table and leave with more money than you started with, and have a truckload of stock left. It's all about the hustle. It's fun. It's fun. All I can tell you, if you like this, you'll never work another day in your life.
You never change a thing. You never think about getting a full-time job again.
Never.
Sitting behind a desk.
Even when it's tough. No, it's fun. It's something you enjoy.
I think that's important, that you do what you enjoy every day of your
You
life.
become a miniature historian also.
That's really interesting, Jack. All right, well, I appreciate you coming through the snow today, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Okay.
Take care, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, man.